empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
I Am So Kate Boutique. I Am So Kate Boutique will be hosting its influencers brunch and shopping experience on July 21st from 12 to 4 p.m. at the District Art Galleries in Houston, Texas. To find out more information on I Am So Kate Boutique and their upcoming influencers brunch and shopping experience, please visit the official website at iamsokate.net.
Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hello, and welcome back. You're back here with us. Another episode of All Things Beauty. We've missed you. I hope you've missed us. So I'm Amethyst Black, and I can be found on Instagram at Amethyst Black Artistry, or on another platform, which is Facebook, at also Amethyst Black Artistry. And Kenvy, I have my amazing co-host here with me again today. But speaking of platforms, just to kind of give you a rundown of how the show is really going to work today, we're actually going to be on this platform for about 15 or 20 minutes. And then we're going to transition off and go to some of our other platforms. So make sure while we're here today on Facebook Live, if you have any questions for us, please do not hesitate to ask. Hey, Miss Kenvy.
Hey, girl, hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Looking amazing as always. I love that you've incorporated color.
Finally.
Well, I love you in black, but I also love you in this like striped ensemble with a little orange detail.
Thank you.
You are working it.
Not as bright as you. I'm loving was it citron
yeah.
colored blouse?
So I recently had my colors done. Have you ever heard of this concept, like having your colors done?
Like having your hair colored?
No, well, essentially, like, you just meeting with a stylist and them, like, saying, like, this is essentially your book of colors that best look, well on you.
Never.
And so it really goes with your undertones, your skin tone, like, all of this. And so also kind of thinking about how color really impacts your mood. I was really feeling kind of down and just dreary today. And I was like, I need something bright to, like, bring me up, bring me back. Mm-hmm. So that's what this is about.
Really, I have to look into that because I usually just put on black. When in doubt, put black on.
Black is always the best option, though. Like, just to be honest, what other color could you wear to a wedding, to a funeral, to a graduation, to any other event? Like, every single event, black tie, and it's whole formal attire named after it.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to wear black to a wedding, but I get what you're saying.
You never would wear, like, a little cute little black dress, a little LBD to a wedding?
Well, actually, I have not been to a wedding in my adult life yet, so I don't even know what I would wear. Never.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know anybody getting
weddings
married.
This summer. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Somebody get married.
It seems like everybody in my circle is getting married.
I wish. I want to go to a wedding. Mm-hmm. And I want to be like a bridesmaid and all that stuff.
Well, I don't want to do that anymore. I've actually put my friends on notice. Like, after the last wedding I was in, like, I don't want to be, I love y'all, but I can't be in any other wedding. Because with everything.
Why not?
Why? Okay.
I want to plan a bridal shower. Like, I want to be on vacation, matching swimsuits and trinkets and whatnot.
Nice, fun, and amazingly exciting when you've done it the first 4 times. Come the 8th time, you're like, sis, can y'all just have like a joint wedding? Nobody wants to have a double wedding. That's not cool anymore. Like, it becomes a little taxing on the budget, on your time, like every single thing. I love my friends, but just because like Mexico is a cool, popular destination spot, don't mean everybody got to go to Mexico for the bachelor.
It's cheap.
Yeah, and I get that. But
And it's
once
quick.
again, the 8th time, yeah, from Texas, of course. But once again, once you've done it so many times, it's like, can we have a different experience? So I love my friends dearly, but I am done with the bridal party, bridal shower situation.
Well, I want one of my friends to get married. So
Yeah.
one of y'all hurry up.
Now, speaking of weddings, and not really speaking of weddings, but speaking of makeup, let's just kind of jump in. What's on your lips today? What are you rocking?
So I am wearing Makeup Shayla Times
Oh.
Color Pop collab.
You got some.
Girl, I got some.
What? So did you only get the lip products, or did
No,
you?
so I got the 2 lipsticks and then I got the highlight, one of the highlighters.
my
I love
goodness.
Makeup Shayla. I had to support,
Yes, I
you
love
know,
her too.
entrepreneur, black woman. I had to. So like I literally walked out of work, went to the restroom, and was like, I need to get this stuff like on my
Love it.
phone, like with my card,
See,
like
I
not
waited.
playing.
I waited too long, and so when I went to ColourPop's website, some of the things were sold out, and I'm like, see, this is what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, I love Shayla. Shout out to Shayla. She's from the Bay too. You know how we do.
Shout out to
so
Shayla.
love it. I love this orange. So did you just have to do one coat, or is it multiple coats?
So the color is called Ooh, like how she
Ooh.
on her video, she's like Ooh. So that's the color name, and I just kind of blotted it over my
Oh.
lips like a light wash of color. I've
Okay.
been into mattes lately for some reason, which normally I'm always doing a gloss.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just a light wash, no lip liner or anything, just kind of dabbed it on and brushed out of the house.
Absolutely. And y'all know where you can find Miss Kenvy on
Everything.
Instagram. Everything. YouTube
At
too, right?
YouTube, everything
Yeah.
is at Naturally Kenvy. So
Yeah, check her
I'm
out.
easy to find.
I didn't even get to tell you I watched one of your makeup tutorials over the weekend.
Girl,
Girl, you did that. You are
From
vicious with-
1995.
Well, no, I think this was a recent one. This was with Lily.
Oh, okay. That was a good
Lee.
one. That was a good
Yeah.
one. Okay.
So that was, girl, you did that. Like, it was, I
Period.
loved her makeup application. Y'all have to go check out that video. Okay. So how long did it take you to actually do them? Because I know it takes longer if you're like having people watch you, because you got to be conscious of where you're standing, how you're positioned. So how long did the whole process take?
Actually, no, it didn't take that long. I
Oh.
mean, like I said, me and I know Lee are like BFFs, so she was like, okay, well, come over and do my makeup on camera.
Oh.
Like, literally. And I was just like, girl. So, literally, she just set the camera up. We kind of got the angles right. And
Love
then
it.
it was just basically like just doing her makeup. I mean, of
Cool.
course, I was conscious of where the camera
Yeah.
was. But other than that, it was very easy. She edited. We were having a good time.
I love it.
Had a little bit to drink. Look, there I go.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it was easy. Look at my little chicken arms.
Snatch. Wait till you get to the end, though, y'all. It's gonna be. And Leah's already a beautiful woman and person, but just her
And it was-
overall finished makeup application, snatched.
Yeah, and it was funny because she said that she wasn't really a fan of contouring, and she was like, "Girl, ever since you did my makeup, I've been doing contour, and she's been looking snatched."
See?
I love to contour. I can't leave the house without something. Like
Contour is our friend.
contour is life.
Contour is our friend, and it is life. So, y'all, I guess just in the interest of time, and we're starting a little bit later than normal today. So Ms. Kimby lectured me about that, but I've received it all in love. But I kind of want to just jump into today's show. What do you think?
Go ahead.
So we have a lot to cover. So first things first, self-care. And then we're going to kind of transition on into some of our favorite work kind of products, things that you have at work, things that you have in your desk, things that you have in your purse, things that you have in your car, all of the above, right? Which do you want to tackle first?
I think we should talk about self-care.
Okay.
With the whole Kate Spade thing, which is funny because
Yeah.
I was just saying that I wanted to purchase one of her bags. And then
Really?
this kind of happened. And it was weird because I was at work and I opened up the browser and it said Kate Spade something. And I just looked and I was like, wait, dead. I was like, that is crazy.
And so for those of you who may not be aware, haven't heard the news already, but a very major fashion stylist, designer by the name of Kate Spade. Her and her husband, Andy, started the brand Kate Spade in the late 90s, and it really ballooned, actually early 90s, 93. And so today, unfortunately, at the age of like 50, she actually committed suicide, and she is leaving behind, of course, her husband and her 13-year-old daughter. So really sad. And so, of course, I know on All Things Beauty, we always talk about every single aspect of beauty. And the topic of self-care is something that we've also actually discussed before. In episode 80, we've actually discussed self-care, but really within the context of fitness. And so today, Kenvy and I thought it would be great to bring before you talking about self-care briefly in the context of emotional well-being and mental health.
Right.
Yes. So just to kind of go in with that, I think you and I can both provide at least 2 or 3 tips about how we try to incorporate self-care into our own lives. And Kenvy, did you want to start?
I would say one of my top things from being an influencer is like to unplug sometimes.
Yeah.
Because social media can be a lot. It can be overwhelming sometimes, seeing people doing things, comparing yourself. And sometimes you just have to just take a step back and just kind of enjoy life without, having to post or just take a moment to read or something else that's for you versus just always trying to post and just be out on social media.
Absolutely.
So that's number one thing that's for me.
For number one for me, not really for me, but just kind of thinking about on a larger scale. Of course, we have Kate Spade today, but in 2010 we had Alexander McQueen, who was another very, very popular fashion designer, a fashion house, if you will, out of London, and he also committed suicide. Also, actually, consequently, about 9 days after his mother passed away in 2010 in February. And so, just kind of thinking about your work-life balance. Let me just say it.
Oh, yeah.
Work-life balance is really imperative that I think at a very early age, I wish at a younger professional, I would have invested, I think, more so into self-care early on. Instead of just like work, and then you're exhausted by 25 and you're like, what?
What happened?
Yeah, and just really making sure that you institute a balance. I was telling one of my coworkers, one of the things that I've recently started doing is after 5 o'clock on Friday, I'm not checking my work email until
I'm not
usually
doing it
Sunday
anyway.
night. And
What?
well, I used to all the time religiously, and I'm like, this can wait.
Don't email
This
me.
can
Don't.
wait.
Once I leave out of the parking garage, that's it for me. So I know how to unplug from work. It's other things that I can't unplug from.
Yeah. So that can definitely wait, and I'm definitely glad I now have your mindset now. I wish I would have had it a few years ago. But talking about things that now can't wait, this portion of the show is actually sponsored by I Am So Kate Boutique. I Am So Kate Boutique will be hosting its Influencers Brunch and Shopping Experience on July 21st. This event will be held from 12 noon until 4 p.m. at the District Art Galleries. You know what? Guests are actually going to be in for a treat because they'll be able to enjoy this season's latest trends and beauty products as they shop in the vendor room. They can also enjoy sounds of a very popular and poppin' DJ. They can also sip on some bottomless mimosas and enjoy their panel discussion that they'll be treated to, and it will actually be on the topic of influencers and fashion. Now, if you want to find out more information about I Am So Kate Boutique, please visit the official website at iamsokate.net. Thanks, ladies.
That sounds like a good self-care event.
No, that's what I'm talking about, Kenvy.
That
Loop it
sounds
all
good.
together.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really cool self-care event, especially with the little panel discussion and bottomless mimosas.
I was just gonna say I'm here for that.
That sounds like self-care.
Sounds good to me.
What y'all think?
That means
Facebook
I have
Live, let us know.
That
All
me-
Things Beauty hashtag ATB. What do y'all think?
That means I have self-care every Sunday. That's part of my self-care.
love
I
it.
go to church and get the word,
Yeah.
and I go to brunch
Yeah.
and get some mimosas.
Yeah.
That is self-care.
I love it.
I think I take care of myself way too much.
no,
No,
I
I'm
don't
seriously.
think that's a thing.
I'm serious. I saw a meme earlier and it said, like, treat yourself. And it was
Yeah.
like, I think I do it too much. And they said I had one bad day in November and I've been treating myself ever since. I was like, that's
You know
me.
what? If that's the case, I had one bad day at 7 years old, and I've been treating myself ever since. Now, I believe that there's balance. Once again, going back to our previous theme of balance, I feel like there's balance in everything. Anything or too much of one thing, of course, is going to be bad and have
No.
negative consequences. No?
Too much shopping? No.
Yeah, financial ruin, excess.
Okay, well,
clothes,
you're not going to ruin yourself.
clutter. Okay, I'm just saying, people sometimes don't know how to shut stuff off. I'm telling y'all, it's an issue out there. But hit us with your second kind of self-care tip.
I would say spirituality.
Yes.
You know,
Speak.
reading the Bible, going to church, whatever makes you feel grounded and kind of centered. I would say focus on that a lot too, because I mean a lot of people have a lot of issues they don't want to share with other people, but I mean, you know, you have a higher power or higher being that you can, you know, go to and, you know, just kind of let everything out.
Yes, I agree. You know, I recently read actually this was a few years ago, read something about Angela Bassett. And this is during the time when she was like had multiple projects popping at one time. And she made the mention of just engaging when she's very, very busy and things are just happening all around. She has twins. She's, of course, married to another very popular actor, Courtney B. Vance. But talking about how she engages in daily prayer and weekly worship, no matter what, really helps keep her grounded. And I just love that. So I'm like, you're never too busy for a daily devotional, daily prayer, or whatever your exercise of faith is, and that really resonated with me. Yeah. Now, for my tip number 2, I'm going to actually jump into decision making, and a lot of people
that sounds hard,
right? But I've been having this conversation with a few of my circles of friends, and there's a big body of work, particularly Zuckerberg from Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. You all know about him. Girl, he was saying that his work uniform every day, y'all, is a gray t-shirt, jeans, and tennis shoes. Now, of course, it's not the exact same one. He's a multimillionaire, but he has multiple gray t-shirts, jeans, and shoes.
But he's a CEO. He can wear whatever he wants to wear. He can wear pajamas if he wants. I don't really think that kind of moves me.
But let me share with you kind of the reasoning behind it. So he says that in order to devote as much time to his family, to his business ventures, to other aspects of life that actually will have a legacy for him, he wants to make as few decisions as possible. And one of the things that people agonize about, I can particularly speak on this myself, women every morning or the night before laying out your clothes for the big first day, he's like, eliminate that whole process. You're spending way too much time on exploring what you could be wearing to work and what your wardrobe is like. And you could just be spending that time on other things.
Impossible. I would like to see him hire someone to work for Facebook with just any old gray t-shirt on and some sneakers and pants.
Oh, but they do. I have friends who work for Facebook. Girl, they wear hoodies, jeans.
They didn't wear that to the interview.
They probably did. The culture is very relaxed. I mean, you work a lot, but in terms of the dress code, it's very relaxed.
Well, that's probably why it's relaxed. I mean, hey, dress like you're at home. You're always going to be here all the time. But I mean, I guess I could see that. I mean, but how does that relate to how you make your decisions?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm always thinking. My brain is always going.
Oh, yeah. I'm an overanalyzer. I can definitely admit that. And I've tried to not do that as much. But for a while, that definitely is something that had plagued me. But, you know, we're all a work in progress.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying not to overanalyze anymore, you know.
That's probably a $500 shirt.
Yep.
$1,000 jeans.
Of course. You know how you rocks. So for our Facebook Live viewers, it's been such a joy and a pleasure talking with you for this last few minutes. But today, or right now, in this very moment, we're going to ask that you, our Facebook Live viewers, subscribe to our show on all of our major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. You can also review our show on iTunes with great constructive feedback, and also share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends. Also, you can donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate today at www.thesphere.tv/donate. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Facebook.
And thanks, Sphere. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Okay, so kind of transitioning in onto segment number 2, or our next segment. Makeup, right? Makeup?
I thought we were still talking about self-care.
Oh, you have something else to share with us?
No, I thought you had more.
No, that's really all I wanted to share for this time being.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay with, or do you want to share more?
No, I guess I just
like you have a little something
No,
to
it's
share.
just kind of like, I guess it's just kind of sad that people feel like their only option or the only out is, you know, to do away with themselves.
I know.
It's just very sad. So, I mean, seeing that kind of made me go like, you know.
Seeing that, and also seeing that earlier this year, I think in February, it was reported that Coach bought Kate Spade and Stuart Weitzman for about $3 billion.
Somebody else posted that on Instagram and was saying, like, money can't buy happiness.
So
like,
of that, her share was roughly about $2 billion-ish. And $2 billion. was not her 13-year-old daughter, seeing her grow up. You know, like
that would have been enough for me not to have, like, I've never been in that situation, but me having a daughter, I definitely would be like, wait, hold on, because that can affect children. And then she's like in her formative years, like 13.
A girl,
like, you don't know what's going on at 13. Stuff is growing and looking and doing.
Yeah.
Just have to say a prayer for her daughter and
Absolutely.
for her family.
And for her family. And her
That's
husband has
crazy.
lost his life partner. Like, just everyone. And even for her and anyone else out there who's maybe struggling with any mental health issues or depression, please reach out.
Yeah, talk to someone.
And for those of you who may not be experiencing those maybe challenges in life, make sure you check on your strong friends. Absolutely.
Very true. I was actually thinking about going to see a psychiatrist.
You should.
I'm going
I
to.
did therapy really early on in life, and it was so, girl, the life lessons that I've learned has really helped to, that's why I was able to stop myself talking about the overanalyzation thing that we were just on a few minutes ago.
Oh, I'm definitely
I was
going
able
in.
to actually like, okay, Amethyst, this is going to turn into a negative, bad habit if you continue to gripe on every single solitary detail of every single moment. Like,
I'm going because that sounds like my brain.
you and one of our guests who was on here recently was sharing publicly on multiple public platforms that she's actually been recently going to a Christian counselor, and just the amazing lessons that she's learned, and she's been sharing with her Instagram and Facebook friends that it's been really, really helpful.
Okay, good.
And I'm like, I wish more Black people, yes, us, our community, would
ready.
really invest in emotional and mental well-being.
Yep, it's important.
Okay.
Okay, now we can talk about some makeup.
Okay, well, introduce me, ma'am.
So, what you keep in your car? Like, what is your, like, on-the-go makeup products that you just always have to have with you?
So prior to the show starting, we actually talked about, I was commenting on Kenvy's flawless, fierce makeup today. Every day, but today is just doing something. I don't know what is happening today, but it's just something is in the atmosphere. But I was commenting on Kenvy's makeup right before the show started, and so we were remarking on how there are levels to our makeup application.
It is.
And so my answer to that question is it depends on what level I'm trying to achieve.
Okay.
You
So
know.
what level are we on today?
So, this is out of 10. So we can go with 10
I would say
possible
a 5.
levels. Okay,
I would
5
say 5
for you.
levels.
What? I want to see you at a 10, honey, because this
This is
is like
like
8 to me. I was like,
no, this is
you
like
got on eyeshadow?
this is like 3.5.
Stop it. You can't be playing with us.
I'm serious.
You're
This is
playing.
3.5. It's a little bit.
What?
What level are you on?
Girl, I'm clawing my way from a 3 to a 4 on today. Like,
No,
I don't.
she
I
said
have
climb.
on, just to be real, because we've already established this. Y'all are family and friends. I have on mascara on one eye. I can't
even
not
tell.
making it. Like, that's the struggle bus I'm on. You
Girl,
know,
she said one eye. I'm done.
it's just been that kind of week, y'all. But I love
It's
y'all. and
only
I'm here.
Tuesday.
I know, that's the thing.
Oh, goodness.
And you know what's crazy? Terry, can we show them a picture? Because I want to recap the weekend. We didn't actually even delve into
yeah?
that. You're always flawless and fabulous. But this weekend, I did something really cool. So my high school is actually closing because of Hurricane Harvey damage. And so I was the captain of the drill team during my high school time, my senior year. And it was the last, I guess, few years. It was really open to anyone who wanted to come back for the last final alumni kind of pep rally, tailgating experience. And so they had a group of alumni dancers come back, and we had a choreographer. Shout out to Kristen, who is actually going to be one of our guests coming up soon, who actually did the choreography for the dance. And so it was really cool. I had a great time. I hadn't seen so many of the people in so long. I actually have not been back to any of my high school reunions. And so this was me this weekend. So this was just like 3 days ago.
You look good. I'm getting Beyonce Coachella vibe.
So that was it. Yeah. So we did OT Genesis, Everybody Mad, like Beyonce did, and some other, we had like a 3-segment type of deal. But they wanted to do the, Beyonce look. So the captains were white. You can see one of the young ladies in the back in gray. And so the officers, like lieutenants, wore gray, and then the general members wore maroon. So it was an amazing time.
So you went to Central.
Yes. Yes. In
Girl,
Beaumont.
I graduated from Lamar.
Yes. When you mentioned Lamar later, I was like, I should have told you about that, but girl,
Small world.
A lot of times people who are not from Beaumont don't know the high schools. You know what I mean? Like, they're
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I spent my 4 years there, and then my godmother's from there, and then her mom, which is like my grandmother, still lives there.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I got peoples in Beaumont.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want y'all to take a breath. Get you a sip of water.
Get a co-host that gasses you up, please.
Maybe a little sip of wine, and get ready for Kimvy's picture that's coming up next.
On that note, this portion of the show is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We are committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are a part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Baptiste and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Asandra Baptiste at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680. All right.
So you've had some time to gather your thoughts, gather yourselves, make sure those edges are in place before they're snatched. Can you give us a recap of your weekend?
So I went to the opening of Nobu restaurant.
Really?
It opened on Friday. Girl, you know I had to go.
Yes. How was it?
It was nice.
So it's like Asian food, right?
Like Japanese.
Okay.
Only thing that I could compare it to is like a fancy like raw sushi.
Ooh.
Everything, the food was good. Now they still had a little bit of quirks they need to work out
Okay.
because it had just opened.
Okay.
But yeah, everything was good.
How are the serving sizes? Because everything is bigger in Texas. Like, are they giving us?
It was a nice size. I was able we got 3 dishes and like shared them.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, I left full.
Nice.
So it was good. I definitely glad that I got to go because there are no more reservations until like the 18th. So
What?
we've been waiting. I've been
18th
waiting.
So that's like
June.
2 weeks, a week and a half. Wow. Okay,
Yep. So I did that. I made my first designer purchase this weekend.
Which was Nobu, because I know the price point is quite elevated.
No, well then I guess 2 purchases then. No, I actually got my first pair of Louboutins.
Really?
So that
Come
was a
through,
fun
Kimby.
experience.
What color?
So I got the nude pumps, the Pagao
Cute.
Foley
Oh.
pumps. So, I had to be classic because I'm boring
Yeah.
and I'm plain. But, for it to be my first pair, I was like, I have to get a nude pump.
Yes. Are they comfortable? Have you worn
They
them?
are comfortable. The Soulcates, not so much.
Okay.
But the Pagao are very comfortable.
Nice.
So I had a really good weekend.
Oh, do we have
Self-care.
any photo evidence of your weekend? Is there a picture that you want to share with
Maybe.
us or anything like that?
Maybe.
Yes.
Girls,
Come
cut
through,
it
Kimmy.
out.
No. Okay.
So this was
y'all. Let me provide a preface. Kimby, she's obviously very stunning. And we had been talking, I don't know if we talked about this on air or not.
Last week,
yeah, about tassel earrings. And I was telling her, like, she would look amazing in them. And so she wore some tassel earrings, y'all. When I saw this on her social media platform, I was like, wait a minute. I sent her a message. I was like, she looked so cute. Right? Did you like them?
I did.
So that's why when I saw the picture, I was like, mind blown. Like, I could not even deal.
That's like my little rendition of the eye look that Kim K had on for the Met Gala.
You did that. I love what you did.
Not
with the
as
inner
smoky
corners.
because it was still a little daytime. I went to dinner like around 7, so I didn't want to like scare the people.
This was Nobu? This is what you
Yeah,
want
this
Nobu?
was- yeah.
Yes. So if this is a 3 or 4, what is that?
That's probably like a 5. That's like full.
That's a
glam,
5?
Like
Kimby,
that's a 5.
what is a 10?
Girl, 10 is.
We
I
won't
don't
be
even
able
know.
to deal. I hope you don't even give. I hope you just like incrementally increase. I hope you give us a 6, a 7, a 8. Because if you just drop a 10 on us, no one is going to be able to deal. I'm telling you.
We're gonna have to
Take
see
the
about
people
that.
slow.
Well, that was a 5, but I had a good time though. I definitely think that people should go. I mean, it was it wasn't as expensive as I thought that it would be.
Okay.
So it's a cute little date night spot.
the ambiance is nice.
Ambiance is really nice.
Love it. So
take
did
it
you wear
back.
your Louboutins with this?
I sure did.
Go ahead, girl.
I was like, I'm gonna look
Come
like I
on,
got a couple
Kimby,
of dollars.
Come through. I love it. Okay, so now going back to makeup, like we were talking about. Do you want to start with what's in your purse?
What's in my purse is two lipsticks
Okay.
and lip chap.
Okay.
Now, what's in my car? My friends always say you live out of your car.
Mm-hmm.
I always keep a few pairs of shoes because you never know when you have to switch shoes.
Wait,
you never
pause,
know.
put a pin in that. And okay, so I used to do this. Well, they were mainly like workout shoes when I would work out a lot, but it was like I would leave them in the trunk in a gym bag, and after a few months, girl, the soles, like the glue would come apart
Because you have
so
them in
hot.
the heat.
Oh, okay. So where are you storing them?
I mean, they're just wherever. I keep 2 pairs of heels in my car because I never know what can happen.
And the heel, I mean, they've been
They're
in there
fine.
for a while.
I mean, you know, I rotate them out.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have the type of friends that are like, okay, once you get off work, meet me over here.
Okay.
And I don't have time to be like, oh, well, I don't have this and that.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to be
Together.
wherever
You
they
need
want
to
me
be
to be.
together.
On that
Okay.
note, we're going to have to get over
Yes.
to talking about the Sphere. Alrighty, are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send us an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv.
Yes. Thank you, Sphere. Love it. So now to answer your question about what's in my purse or in my car.
Wait, I wasn't done.
Oh, yes. Give us some more. Excuse me. Give us some more.
Okay, so I keep 2 pairs of shoes in my
Uh-huh.
car, and then I also keep in my glove compartment setting spray.
Stop it.
Girl,
Really?
setting spray,
You got a whole kit.
setting spray, makeup remover wipes.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and then I think.
But no
I think
powder or
that's it.
anything?
No, I don't really touch up.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, it's layers of
Yeah.
the, you know,
I
layers
love
of
it,
the
though.
bake.
Mm-hmm,
So my makeup literally lasts all day. So I might need to like blot a little bit.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I'll like refresh my face with setting spray and then change my lip. And then I'm on to whatever I need to do next.
I love it. So even during the summer, you can still keep up that routine without having to repowder or anything like
Yeah.
that. Because, okay. That's major.
Yeah.
I need to get on that level. So because I don't wear makeup to work every day,
Boo.
yeah, I usually just have like at least one lip color. Like I feel like I can do anything with like a maroon-ish deep kind of Bordeaux oxblood kind of lip. So I have that, and then I'm in love with these kind of like lip conditioners, if you will, from Bath and Body Works. They're like the minty line. They have one that's my favorite called the cinnamon, and they also have a vanilla mint. So it just tingles a little bit, and it smells so good. So I love keeping those. So if nothing else, I'm going to be rocking that. And of course I keep some mascara, which I keep in the car, which is why I only have one eye done today, because I was like trying to finish, and it's in the car consequently. So I usually keep the bulk of my stuff in the car, because I have like a mini, like, you know, little, I guess
Makeup
toiletry
kit?
bag,
Okay.
yeah, if you will, just with a few items. So it's usually going to be 2 lip products, the mascara, and if I'm feeling fancy, some powder. But that's
Sounds good.
it.
Girl, I keep, my friends always say, you live out of your car, don't you? I'm like, hey, whatever. I live a life on the go. But that's okay, because we're going to get you out of the house. I keep saying that.
Yes. Now, at your desk, do you have any makeup at your desk that you keep?
No.
Okay.
At my desk, I have snacks. That's all I care about. Like, once I get to
I
work,
love it.
I don't really care. I mean, I have snacks.
Okay.
Like, my work husband comes like, what you got over here?
Aw.
Like, snacks.
I love it. So I usually don't keep snacks or makeup.
So
at
what do
my
you
desk.
do?
Work.
Oh.
Girl, we be working.
I mean,
I drink water. I've been trying to drink. So I started something called intermittent fasting. So essentially, I'm supposed to be not eating for hours and hours at a time.
Why would you deprive yourself of food?
I'm trying to jumpstart my metabolism. I'm trying to like get it together. And so I drink water. So it's not a dry fast. I've been drinking water, but I'm usually not eating.
But I think I read something about like when you feel hungry, drink a full bottle of water, and then you
wait.
Right, and then you might not be. Well, that's how you're
Yes.
able to tell if you're really hungry. Because if you're still hungry after you drink the water, then you need to eat. But if not, then you shouldn't eat.
And I'm not starving myself. I want to make that clear. I I have a protein shake and I have things like that at work to make that. And I have a couple of fruit, like pieces of fruit like in our kitchen, but nothing like actually at my desk. Plus I live in an old building and this is Texas, so it may be roaches around. I'm like, I don't want no problems.
No luck, cucarachas.
No problems.
I have, like-
so yeah, I keep the desk pretty food free because of that.
I have my coffee. I have my snacks. I have
Everything
different
ready.
drink beverages.
What?
Girl.
And you bring your lunch to work too?
I take my lunch every day.
Okay.
So I'm really big on that because I hang out a lot on the weekends. So I don't want to buy during the weekend and buy on the weekends because then that would just be bad. But yeah, for the most part.
Okay, check it out. Now, something else that a lot of people have been asking or actually just mentioning, and this is something that is true for the spring. Spring represents renewal and kind of out with the old, in with the new, is decluttering your makeup in particular. So what's your thoughts on that?
So I am a makeup hoarder. I will admit that, but it's not like crazy. I buy all this stuff that I feel like I need.
Yep.
And then I try it and then I say maybe I don't need it.
Yep.
But I do give it away. I have some giveaways sometimes. I used to do giveaways all the time on Snapchat. I would lay the stuff out, take a picture. You can have it for free. Just pay for the shipping and I'll send it to you.
Love it.
So I think I'm going to do that again, but on Instagram. But I just kind of take an inventory of everything, because no matter how much stuff I buy, I still end up sticking to those same products that I love. And I'm just
for you and for your kid, have you noticed that you do the same, or are you? Because for me, it's different. Like for me, I always use the same tried and true. But for my kid, I'm always experimenting. And I actually use the products that I'm, the new stuff.
I think my kit could probably be what I use because I know that it works. I know it's going to last all day. I know how it's going to look, so I just kind of stick to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have any tips for anyone who may be trying to, like, for instance, like mascara? Like every 3 months, really every 2 months, you need to throw that thing out. Like don't even.
I don't.
You don't?
Because I like when it gets all thick and clumpy because it does better on my bottom lashes.
Does it?
Like I literally just bought a new tube of Lash Paradise and I hate it because it's too new.
Oh, okay.
It's like too wet. Like I I like clumpy lower lashes.
Okay. So I think this is okay if you are not. Like, for instance, your eyelashes, for y'all out there, have little mites on them. So anytime you introduce the air, which also is going to incorporate bacteria into the lash product or mascara product, and then, the mites clinging on to the mascara product, then you're introducing it back. I mean, I think that if it's just your own personal one, sure, do whatever you want to do. But because, like, we work with other people, like, you know.
Yeah, my kit is going to stay fresh.
Of course.
Now, if I get pink eye, I don't care.
Personal
I'll get pink eye.
Your own personal one, yeah. I don't think I wear, like, usually for the show and then, like, on the weekends, like, I usually do lashes, though. Like, my first recourse is never really mascara except for the bottom.
Right.
Like, before the top, that's lash territory. Like, I'm a lash girl. What do you think?
I'm a lash girl.
Yeah.
I have on lashes today. I don't, because I don't even go there. Like, I put my lashes on, then I put a little bit.
Exactly.
Because it takes too long.
Thank you.
It takes me 2 seconds to put lashes on while I'm up here building up layer and layer of mascara.
That's
what
I'm talking about. And then one lash be clunking, you got to do it again. It's just,
unless you have Jackie Aina lashes. If you have Jackie Aina lashes, then you can. Girl, her lashes are like kaboom.
Oh, really? Naturally?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So.
Yes.
You don't watch her on YouTube?
I used to watch her in the early days, like when she was like in the military early.
No, girl, she should pop.
But I don't remember now how her lashes are.
They're very long, and she's collaborating with Too Faced now too to bring more.
Stop it.
More
color
foundation
ranges?
Shades for women of color. Girl, you sleep?
I am super sleep. Okay. I got on YouTube to watch you and some other like vloggers. I'm into vlogs
we appreciate
now for
you.
Reason.
I like vlogs because
Does
vlogs.
Jackie vlog?
Yes, she vlogs. Vlogs remind me of reality TV.
Me too.
So I like to watch vlogs.
Yeah, without as much wretchedness. It's like really actually what they're doing. Now, what I don't like on the YouTube waves now is the eating shows, the eating videos.
Like eating crazy stuff?
No, just eating. Like I'm just eating mac and cheese.
Somebody likes that.
That is weird.
Like the little boy that has like a bazillion followers to give toy reviews. He's being paid to play with the toy. He's not giving no
reviews on the mac and cheese. They're just.
That's like, that ASMR stimulation stuff.
Oh.
And then they have some where people just like are like breathing and talking into the mic and doing like weird stuff.
It's weird. So
they have like these mics and they're like saying like getting really close and like being like weird.
People are into some weird stuff. But yeah, like that. What in the world? Girl, I can't even deal. Like, look. I would have never even clicked on that thumbnail. I would have saw her that close to the mic and be like, bye. Next video, please. Where's my vlog at? Like, I cannot deal with
It's
it.
all you get. Like they got like foot fetish. Look, she's gonna chew, crunch.
So she's doing both. She's doing the microphone close talking and just the eating.
because people want to
This is
hear
the-
the sound. Like the
This
sound
is
is
the worst
satisfying.
of both worlds.
No,
the
it-
worst. It is. You
Look-
want to see that?
I
That's
don't want to.
time you can never get back. You
I don't
want to
wanna see
spend your
that
5
makeup.
minutes watching it. I don't want to see that. Anyway, y'all, watch what you want to watch on YouTube. Check out Kenvy. Check out Jackie Ina. Check out some vlogs and report back.
Just not any weird stuff. They be having like foot fetish stuff. It's a lot. You know, it's a whole lot.
Oh my gosh.
It's a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but I know it's there.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know, but you know.
Well, it pops up. You know,
Yeah.
they just show everything, you know. And I get, you know, they're trying to get a sense of what you want in order to tailor your feed, but chill.
But the little
on-
kid playing with the toys killed me. He's like a 5-year-old getting paid big bucks to be recorded playing with toys.
Is he giving his opinion, or he doesn't
I
even
mean,
know that he should be doing
whatever. However, a 5-year-old, he could either say it's fun or it's not fun, and he's getting paid just to play with toys all day. But like, how is that satisfying to your kid?
that? So that's gonna have some type. I mean, unless his viewer or his audience changes. But when he's 12, I guess it can be video games or something like that. But it's like he's always
be.
gonna constantly be changing. That's too much pressure, I think, as a kid. As an adult, you make the conscious choice of what content you want to put out. You know, having this relationship with your viewers. But
My
I
kid
just
gonna
don't-
play with these toys.
on the YouTube channels.
Hey, just be yourself. I mean, hey, we're paying for your college fund. Play with these toys.
There's one little girl called Jade Robinson on.
Oh, the little girl, that's cute. She did a little hair tutorial.
She is so smart. Like,
very smart.
Her timing, like, I'm like, she's been here before.
Yeah.
Like, her dad, I was watching a recent video. Her dad was doing her hair, and she was like, you put the black ponytail holder in, then the purple one, and then she was like talking, and then he finished. She was like, oh my Lord. I was like, no, she did not say,
Kids
oh
are
my
funny.
Lord. And she like clutched her pearls. Y'all, I was done. She ran off. Okay, she's just too cute, y'all.
She be
She's
doing
been here
whole hair
before.
tutorials.
Yeah, she does. That's what she's doing right now.
She feel better than me.
Okay, with her little curly hair. She's so cute. But yeah, I was like, she's definitely been here before because she is too mature. And her mom is like, she's only 2. Like, what 2-year-olds do this?
Ones that watch TV. These kids are grown.
And the iPads too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I saw a little baby. The baby couldn't talk. The baby was playing with an iPad. A little baby, like a little 2-month.
Were the eyes like they were actually watching?
The baby was touching the iPad. The baby was engaged.
What?
The baby was pulling up YouTube, watching
Oh my
YouTube videos for
goodness.
babies.
That's a little weird, don't you think?
I think that's
And-
the way of the world.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's weird, y'all. In 20, 30 years, we're actually it's going to be so normal. Like, when you think about it now, most things we do can be done online or not having to talk to a real person or interact with somebody real or live. So imagine in 20, 30 years, the kids that are born in that era are going to just have that as a normalcy. Like, can you imagine? I think that the face-to-face human interaction is something that we're actually going to have to work to.
Yeah, I mean,
Salvage.
even when I was a kid, we were like, go outside, like, go play,
Yeah.
like, go be with other children. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. My kids would have to go play outside.
And I realized how interesting it was, this whole dynamic, when my cousin was telling me that from the time, he's like 30 now, but from the time he was like 14 or 12, whenever usually boys enter the gaming world, that he has friends all over the world that he's never met, but they've been playing together for the last 15 years or so.
yeah,
I'm
it's kind of like
really?
social media. I have
Yes,
lots of friends.
That's true. But at least with social media, you see the people. You see their kids. You see their families. At holidays. Gaming consoles, like, you don't
Yeah,
see
you don't see.
nobody. I'm like, that's kind of creepy. And then he was like, one of his friends in Russia kind of went dark for a while, like wasn't playing any
She's
games,
using gaming
wasn't-
lingo.
Yeah.
He went dark.
Wasn't doing anything, wasn't producing any stats. And so like a year went by.
Did he die?
When they were like 20. No, they were like, the Russian government is using these, you know, people who are savvy, these teenagers who are really savvy with the games and the computers and hacking and all this for governmental purposes. Whereas the U.S. in a lot of ways is trying to
Crack
hamper
down
them.
on it,
Yes,
right.
and crack down on some of the
I wonder
activity.
how much he's getting paid.
He's a governmental official.
Wow.
You know, and so that's what he was doing. He was like, "Oh, I got a real job."
That sounds
You know,
like
I don't
some
have
Mission
time.
Impossible, James
I
Bond type
know.
stuff.
So for all of y'all out there, I don't know what word of advice you want. I guess don't hack unless you live in Russia, because then you can get paid
You'll
for
move
it.
to Russia.
Well, y'all, with that,
I've never been to Russia. I don't want to go, so I don't know.
me either, girl. I'm cool on that. I want to travel a few other places, but not Russia. I'm not with it. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's it for today.
That's it.
Kenvy, It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Oh, Tip Tuesday. I have a tip.
Yes, Tip Tuesday. Y'all know we introduced this new outro last week. Kimmy, what's your tip?
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Take some time for yourself. Whatever it is that you like to do, whether it's get a cup of coffee or whatever, like have some alone time, downtime, and just kind of be to yourself. Life is crazy and overwhelming, but just take some time for yourself.
And my tip is actually going to be in that same kind of category. Make sure that you're active. I think a lot of people, especially in today's world, work very sedentary lifestyles or jobs where they're sitting at their desks for 7-8 hours each day. It's important to get up. I know a lot of times people have these new watches and new devices that would like buzz you and remind you to be active or something like that.
I turned that off on my watch. I don't got time for that.
Could be. Well, some people like it. One of my coworkers, actually, she's an older woman, but she used to run marathons. She had 3 kids. She's amazing. She was telling me how she has this device underneath her desk. Like, you'll go up to her desk and like her top part will be moving like this, and she's typing. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She has a little pedal machine underneath her desk, and she's like at her desk, girl, pedaling. Like, it doesn't stop. And I'm like, I wish I had that type of determination.
I just go outside for a little bit.
Or that. And so one thing that I've been doing is dance classes. I've been reintroducing myself to my love of dance, and so taking West African dance classes every week, girl, which is amazing.
Is that what inspired the head wrap?
Yeah, well, not just this, but getting in touch. We're actually approaching Juneteenth, so this is what actually inspired the head wrap. I'm trying out new fabrics for our Juneteenth show.
Oh, okay.
Y'all don't want to miss that, honey. But yeah, so making sure that you're being active and living a very active lifestyle.
Okay.
Whatever that means for you, y'all. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week on another episode of All Things Beauty.
Next week.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.